Alright, we're here for Wednesday with predictions and outcomes. Let's keep rocking it out. Mary stood gazing in shock at the enormous bird. The heron, perched on the ladder of the pool, ignored her. The sunlight shimmered off the blue surface of the pool water. Mary took a step towards the great bird, who was gazing down into the water. She took another quiet step, then another. Just then, she heard the screen door bang, and her brother charged across the yard, shouting. So, what's happening here? Mary is sitting quietly with a great big bird, with a heron, until her brother comes. Ugh. I think the brother is going to scare the heron away just because the screen door banged and he's shouting. I think the bird will fly away because of the brother. See if my prediction is right. Get out of here, you big bird. The beautiful heron flew away and Mary was upset with her brother. So I was pretty much right. The bird flew away. And Mary was not happy. She was so close to it. Check to see if you made a good prediction, and we'll keep going. Next one. Wilma picked up her pace as the first drops of rain began to fall. The sky continued to grow dark, and from nowhere, a wind arose and shook the tops of the trees with a roar. Her house was still a few blocks away. Wilma was running down, clutching her purse to the top of her head. There was a flash in the sky, then another, followed by a rumble of thunder that seemed to rock the street beneath her. She just had to... So Wilma is outside, and it's about to storm. Oops. And it might storm. I think she just had to get to safety somehow. So do I think she will make it? I think Wilma will get inside her house just in time. Just in time before the storm comes. Let's see if I'm right. So she just had to get to her car, which was another 3 blocks away. Suddenly the sky opened up and Wilma started sprinting as fast as she could. She made it to her car, but she was completely drenched. So she wasn't trying to get home. She's trying to get to her car. Wilma, I'm just doing the first initial. Wilma got drenched as she went to her car. And drenched is different than wet. Getting wet is just like, oh, someone threw water on you. Drenched is like you're dripping, soaking, you can wring out your shirt. Alright, and the third practice problem. John tramped through the woods, enjoying the cool shade. The bells that he had tied to his shoelaces to warn wild animals away jingled pleasantly. Birds chirped and squirrels rustled, but suddenly John heard a different kind of rustle, a big rustle. He stopped and listened. There it was again, a rustle and a snuffling. The bush right in front of him began to shake. So John is in the woods and hears some noises. John hears noises in the woods. I think it's going to be a big bear. I think a bear will come out and scare him. Let's see if I'm right. Is it a bear? To his surprise, a family of bunnies hopped out of the bush. He thought it was going to be a huge bear. He was relieved. So, I wonder, he said it was a big rustle, so it must have been the family. It was a family of bunnies. I didn't see that one coming. I thought it was going to be a big bad bear. Alright, you're going to listen to Arnie the Donut. It's a really cute story, and the gentleman reading the story actually has a really good accent. So you're going to stop it at these stopping points. The first one is at 2:10. One by one, donuts were placed in paper bags and whisked away with their new owners. 3:28. Mr. Bing carefully removed Arnie from his paper bag and placed him on a clean, shiny plate. 6:01. Oh, well, okay, said Mr. Bing, and he handed Arnie the phone. 8:50. Things Mr. Bing can do with me instead of eating me. So, do those 4. You're going to like the story, pause, make a prediction, then come up with the outcome. We'll go over it tomorrow.